Hey y'all, it's Sarah, your favorite health coach, and Happy New Year. And since it's the new year, I wanted to talk a little bit about New Year's resolutions and goals. I'm seeing a lot of that on Facebook and just thought like, hey, let's talk a little bit more about this. So setting a New Year's resolution or a goal, some people are like, I don't do resolutions. Okay, but you're still kind of setting goals. Everyone has this hope for the new year, and we really need that hope this year. So we all kind of have something that we want from 2021, that we want to make it better, that we want to try and do. So how can we be successful with that is what I want to do. Is I want to say like, okay, let's talk about realistic resolutions. And realistic resolutions are more SMART goals. And lots of people talk about SMART goals, but specific, measurable, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. So there's a specific amount of time. So if lots of people say, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds. And then they get to mid-January and they haven't lost that 10 pounds. And so they give up. So realistic resolutions mean that I want to make sure that you're being realistic. Now, before I've been able to lose 10 pounds in a month. I had a thyroid infection last year and still kind of hypothyroid, going towards hypothyroid, and I'm 48. I went into early menopause, so I've been in menopause for 6 years. Like, is it realistic for me to say, I'm going to lose 10 pounds this month? Probably not. So I need to know my body, and I need to know what is actually realistic for me today. Not 10 years ago. Wow, it's noisy in my house. Sorry. So what's realistic right now for me? So what's a SMART goal or realistic resolution that I'm going to do today? So let's say specific, right? Specific can still be, I want to lose 10 pounds. You're very specific about it. Is it measurable? Yes, it is measurable because I can get on the scale and see, did I lose 10 pounds? Am I going to get on the scale every single day? No. Am I going to get on the scale every single week? Maybe not. I don't even have a scale in my office anymore that I use with my clients. I find that weight is not a very good goal, honestly, because you can go up and down in weight depending on time of day, literally how much water you've had to drink, if you have to go to the bathroom. So I personally don't set, like, if you look at my goal tracker does not say a number of pounds. Mine says body fat percent, which again is also measurable. So I want to lose, 2% body fat by the end of March. So is that in 1 month? No. Is that 12 weeks? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to switch it maybe from pounds lost to body fat percent. Most scales do the same thing. My scale's not exact. I used to work in a weight loss clinic in a doctor's office, and we had a $3,000 scale that gave you this big printout, and you became a little obsessed with it, which is probably why I don't want a scale anymore. My scale at home is the same brand. The button to turn it on doesn't even really work anymore, but it does say body fat percent. It says weight and body fat percent, and I can just watch that. It doesn't have to be correct, but it still is a measure that I can watch. I also created a cute little tracking sheet today for my happy planner, which I will figure out how to get to you. But so that I could also do inches lost, right? Or, hey, I have this, this one size of pants, I want to go one size down. So those are all measurable. Is it attainable? Is it something that you can actually do? Can you lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks? Maybe if you're severely ill and not eating at all for those 2 weeks, yes. Is that healthy? No, 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 no. And I am out of the unhealthy weight loss game because I'm not comfortable with that. Weight is just a number, and it doesn't have anything to do with who you are on the inside or the outside. It doesn't have anything to do with your brain or your personality. It's just a number, and we need to stop letting it affect our self-worth. I got some interesting comments on that one, but I'll save that for another video. So how much you weigh has nothing to do with how good of a person you are. Throw that one out the window. Okay, so specific, measurable, attainable, realistic. Is it something I can really do? Can I really lose 2% body fat in 3 months? Yes, I can. I can do that. I can probably do more. But body fat percent isn't really the same. I've seen, the scale go up and down a little bit and the body fat kind of stay the same. So that means I need to be exercising as well. If I say body fat, if I just do pounds, then I may gain weight. The number on the scale, muscle weighs more than fat. So I may gain weight. And then if I have a pound goal, then that's not I'm going to think that I'm failing because I'm exercising and I'm gaining weight, but I'm gaining muscle and losing fat. So if I go by body fat percent, then I'm going to have a little more accurate view of what's actually going on with my body. And then time bound. And I said 3 months. Okay. So let's make realistic goals. Let's make sure that we aren't really going too aggressive with ourselves. These are healthy habits. So you make this goal. Now I have this goal. Great. I've made the goal. That's not the end of the story. You make the goal. That's just, now you have to think about what are the healthy habits that you have to do. And so I chose 3 months for a specific reason, that 12 weeks. There are habits that I can do in those 12 weeks. There's a great book called The 12-Week Year. So if you want to read that, but you can say, okay, what do I need to do? What are the healthy habits that I need to do each week? Because I can measure those healthy habits. I have habit trackers that I can keep track of all of that stuff. And so how do I achieve that goal? Because setting the goal, hey, but if you don't also set a plan to achieve that goal, then you're sure to fail. Mother, stop slamming the damn door. So we want to also have that goal, and in a 3-month time period, then maybe, a body fat percent. I think I have one for, I want to decorate the house, my office here. I had to close my other office and move it into the house. So I already had decor, but the rest of the house doesn't have decor. So I have a goal of decorating the house by the end of August because I am in charge of book club that month. So, right. So I've got health goal, I've got home goals, I could have a business goal, but I don't want to do too many goals because that's just going to set me up for failure. If I'm focused on one thing, then I'm more likely to achieve that. Okay, so I've got my goals, and what are the habits that I need to do? I need to, basic habits everyone should be doing. I need to take my supplements. If you need help with supplements, let me know. I can get you help. I need to be sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night. Not really more, not less. 7 to 8 hours. 7 hours is kind of the, I need to be drinking at least 64 ounces of water. I need to be eating clean. I have recipes galore. Go to realrecipesclub.com and I can get you monthly recipes, clean eating recipes. You just print it out and go to the store, good to go. Or order it online. And let's see, I've got my little health tracker that tells me what are my clean eating, sleep, steps. I've got to get my steps in. So not only the exercise, which I need to be doing weight bearing exercises 3 times a week. So that will be one of my healthy habits, but I also need to be getting, not sitting. I need to be getting my steps in. So 8 to 10,000 steps a day. Because tracking my, typically I get, plus I talk with my hands, so I tend to get more steps. Even though I'm not moving, but you need to know what your baseline is, and is 8 to 10,000 steps a day realistic for you? When I was a teacher, I would have to do 15,000 steps a day because 8 to 10,000, that was nothing. When I lived on the farm, I had 2,500, 3,000 steps by the time I got to work at 8:15. So you need to know how many steps you get in a day and what's a realistic goal for you. I've had clients that get 1,500 steps a day. Like, okay, that's where we know that's the first habit we need to be working on. So on that SMART goal, underneath that SMART goal, you're going to talk about those habits that you need to be doing each week. And then you need to be tracking those habits each week so that you can see, oh, look, see, I'm not doing so, I forgot to track the last couple of days. Oh, it was Christmas. That's why I didn't track. But I've got in my planner, which I have some videos on how to use the planner, and I'll be sure to include more because this is one of my goals for y'all this year is not just to tell you what to do, but to show you how to do it. But I've got, you know, my tracker. Here's the days of the week, and I just go through and I check. Am I eating clean? Am I eating clean, whole, real food? Am I getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep? Am I getting 8 to 10,000 steps? Am I fasting at least 12 hours a day? Am I drinking my water? Am I getting my supplements? Those are basic habits that I need to be doing. Now, if I want to lose 2% body fat in 12 weeks, then I'm going to need to step those habits up a little bit. And I'm going to have to do, you know, body weight training and all of those things. So realistic resolutions include specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. And then you need to write out the habits that you need to be doing daily and weekly in order to accomplish those goals. This is how we are successful. If you need help with that, please reach out to me. You're on Facebook. My Facebook page is Sarah Kostusiak Health Coach. Simply Abundant Health. SimplyAbundantHealth.com is my website. SarahKostusiak@gmail.com is my email. Please reach out to me and let me help you set those goals. Let me help you make realistic resolutions so that you can be successful with your health goals, just for you, not anybody else's. Your health goals in 2021 and beyond. Okay, thanks.